So this is the most boring post ever, a video post. They don't get many views anyway, so it's going to be okay, I think. I wanted to take you through my Amazon purchases for this year. I was supposed to be weaning myself off buying things on Amazon, but I failed miserably. And let me take you through a few things. So first thing I bought this year was one of these vacuum wine saving pumps, because we in the restaurant I get very confused with bottles that I've already opened, and I open new bottles when I needn't when we're serving by the glass. So we end up with 4 identical bottles of wine at various levels of wine in them, when we should really only have one. So this was instead of solving the problem and being more organized with knowing that I've already opened a bottle, I decided to buy this, which of course we now don't use at all, these wine stoppers. We did have to get more face masks. This was a request, these cables, iPhone cables. These chinos I bought because I wanted this. I saw a man walking in Brussels wearing dark grey trousers, and I thought they looked really good on him. And so I bought myself a pair, and I think they look really good on me. This was a complete impulse purchase. I bought this book because The Gift of Life, 12 Lessons to Save Your Life, because Verinda had listened to a blog post by a Dr. Chatterjee that she loves, and the guy interviewed this lady. She's a Holocaust survivor, and Verinda was really wowed by it. So I got the book. I've never read the book. Blood pressure monitor. I can't remember why I bought a blood pressure monitor. I don't have high blood pressure. No one in our family does. I honestly can't remember why. We went away for a weekend to the wine region, Champagne region. Verinda and I came back to find that the twins, I was actually a bit upset by this, had had a party for about 100 people in our house without telling us that they were going to. I mean, they asked us and we said no, and they said fine. And we thought, okay, they're not going to have a party. And they did. The fuckers had a party, and honestly, I had to get this carpet stain remover because my Persian rugs had muddy footprints on them. I could not believe they'd let people walk into this house with their shoes on. So I bought this. I bought some cleaner ink, assembling furniture, actually shelves for the basement of the restaurant. This was the solution, and it's a great kind of Chinese, next to nothing electric screwdriver, but it works a treat. Dog food I decided to buy online. Again, saw these grey pants. Maybe the first pants that I bought here, these ones, they were a bit too loose or something, so I bought myself another pair, and they weren't the right colour. So there we go. Underwear, socks I'm always getting. Oh, this thing here, this quilted thing, is one of those super heavy blankets that I read about. And we use it. The weight of these blankets makes it amazing to sleep under. I really recommend it. The filter on the tumble dryer broke, so I ordered a new one, and it was the wrong one, so I sent it back. One of the boys is on the protein diet. I'm not going to bore you with these. Oh, so I have an iPhone, and I have iPhone buds, the ones that kind of hang out of your ear. And what happened was I lost, instead of losing the actual earpieces, I lost the container that they go into to reach out. I actually lost the whole. I was so paranoid about these falling out of my ear, so focused on that I lost focus on the actual charge. Anyway, I lost it, so I had to order another one. Here you see the correct tumble dryer filter. In March, we went to Italy, and Verinda and I got these bags and their tickets. I bought all of this stuff. She was very annoyed because she wanted to choose them herself, but I chose them for us anyway. More face masks. When I get really, really bored, I get myself a watch. This is a watch, and I only wear them for a short period, so that's why I only buy Casios, so they're not ridiculously expensive. We started to properly serve beer, and you need these beer glasses. They have to be this shape because Belgians like the foam on top, and this kind of keeps the foam at a nice thickness. I got bored again. Another watch. Verinda orders her vanilla extract from Amazon because we get a whole load of them at once. And you can see various iPhone lightning cables. I got a power bank, a really small one that I could just have around the house, not for going out and about, but when by kind of 6 p.m. when I'm on 10%, I sort of use this, and I charge my phone up as I'm going around the house. We needed a new hand mixer for the restaurant. I got bored again. I got another watch, and I thought I will get a nice strap for it because I hate leather straps. A pair of shoes, which I love. I love this style of shoe. I don't know if you can see it. Bicycle, again, I saw it on someone, so I thought it looked good on me, and it does. And I bought another 2 pairs, just like this, but different colors. A black one and a purple one. Bicycle cover for when it's raining. Sometimes when I buy things, can you see these sunglass covers? I buy a few of them because I'm not sure if they're going to fit or not. So these are actually different sizes. These are different dimensions. And I don't use any of them. I was in England the other day and I went into Boots and I bought one of those flip-up ones that really old people wear. And they're great. And that's what I have all the time. Oh, remember that power bank that I go around the house with? And remember all those cables I bought earlier on? You can see them here. Well, I lost all of these. So I bought this one, which has the cables built into it. You don't need additional cables. It has 3 types of connector, USB-C, iPhone, and a third one, which is a USB built into it. This was for one of the boys. More battery. These are the other shoes, the different colored ones. I love this mop. It has the water built into it, this mop. So you don't need a bucket. You just squeeze. It has a little container. You fill it in. We fill it up with water and stuff. And there you go. And you can see here I got all the different mop attachments with it. And people love this at the restaurant because it's so easy to use. It's not quite as clean as a mop and a bucket, but nonetheless. See this electric engraving pen? I only bought this because of the number of ads I saw that came into my feed showing people in the wilderness carving beautiful things out of stone or wood. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to get one. And I did. And it's been sitting on the coffee table ever since. I did carve a few things really badly, so it's just sitting there for an opportunity to come up. We needed wine coolers for tables because when I serve somebody, they order white wine or rosé by the bottle, I take it back and stick it in the fridge. And then I forget who's belonged to who, so I have to write their names on it. And this solution, this is really good because A, I don't need ice cubes, and B, I can just leave the wine on the table. I don't need to keep keeping an eye on people. Smoothie maker, the boys wanted it, so I got them one. In the restaurant, we have a lot of people who just kind of sit around doing nothing after a meal. They're chatting. I'm not doing nothing, but they're chatting, but they finished everything. So I said to Brenda, we need to have a table with, wine and not wine, sorry, whiskey, brandy, cognac, Calvados, grappa, so they can have a, post sort of end of evening drink. What is it called? A nightcap. That's it, a nightcap. These 2 boxes came from a conversation. Brenda had no idea I was buying them. That when we go and do catering jobs, we need boxes of different things. And we don't really have good boxes or big enough boxes. The ones you use for supermarket shopping aren't big enough. So I ordered these, but Brenda didn't know I'd ordered them. And she was a little bit annoyed. These are more glasses for the different drinks that we're going to serve as nightcaps. Nobody's ordered any nightcaps yet, but we've got a little table set aside. And look, these are all my purchases so far this year. And if Amazon, guys, if you're watching, I haven't really been able to wean myself off you unless I delete the app from my phone. I'm not going to be able to, because I almost use this as a search engine, actually. Mid-conversation, Brenda will say, why are you going on your phone? We're talking. I say, yeah, but we just talked about this, and I want to see how much it costs. I want to see what they're like, if people like this particular product. So that's another way I use it, is how popular is it? If I see a review of something, or if I see a product advertised, how many 5-star ratings does it have on Amazon before I even start thinking about it? Anyway, I said it was going to be boring, and it was. Thanks for watching.